Congratulations on this huge milestone in your life. You are now legally an adult. With that comes a lot of new responsibilities and opportunities. So with that being said, in this video I'll be sharing with you 7 things you should consider doing as soon as you turn 18, so that you'll not just be turning 18, but you'll be taking necessary steps that's gonna set you ahead of everyone else, or in other words, set you up for success. From getting your license to learning high-paying income skills to learning how to properly budget your money and etc. So sit back, relax, and get ready to take control of your financial future. Like I previously stated, you are now legally an adult, and with that comes a lot of opportunities and responsibilities. And in this video I'm going to go through 7 things you need to do to set yourself up for success as soon as you turn 18. The absolute first thing I would recommend you do as soon as you turn 18 is getting your driver's license. Getting your driver's license is one of the most important things you can do as a young adult. Not only does it provide you with freedom and independence, for example, to go wherever you want, but it opens you a world of opportunity. For example, having a driver's license is basically a requirement for many jobs, mainly for jobs that require driving. Even if driving isn't a main focus at your job, it can be a very valuable skill to have. For example, if you work in sales or marketing, being able to drive can get you more customers or more sales. Having a driver's license can make it very easy for you to travel, whether traveling to go to work or going to have fun, and not always relying on someone to drive you around, because that can be annoying. But getting your driver's license isn't just only about the benefits it provides, it's also about the responsibility that comes with it. As a driver, you are responsible for yourself and you're responsible for your passengers as well. Not only are you responsible for the safeties of your passengers, but you're responsible in learning the rules, signs, and regulations, which if you already have your driver's license, you would definitely know what I'm talking about. Overall, getting your driver's license is one of the most crucial steps in becoming a responsible, independent adult. It opens up a world of opportunities and give you room for freedom to explore the world. Not only for you to explore the world, but to help you achieve your goals as well. So if you haven't started the steps towards getting your driver's license yet, I would highly recommend you go to the DMV today, right after watching this video. Get you a learner's driver's handbook and start learning how to drive as soon as you get your permit, because it doesn't matter if you have the money to buy a car, you will not be able to drive it because you don't have a driver's license. And being a free bird is a lot better than having to rely on people to drive you around. So if you don't have a driver's license, I'll recommend you take action today. This brings us to the second thing on the list, which is opening a bank account. As soon as you start earning money, it is very important for you to develop a good money management skills. One of the ways to do this is by opening a bank account. Not only does opening a bank account provide you a safe and secure place for you to store your money, but it's made easy and it allows you to be able to track your income and expenses. By tracking your spending, you can make informed financial decisions, develop good spending habits. Another benefit of having a bank account is the convenience it provides. Online banking, you can check your balance, transfer money, pay your bills from the comfort of your own home. This can save you a lot of time and hassle and make it easier to stay on top of your finances. But perhaps the most important reason to open up a bank account is the financial education it provides. As you navigate the world of banking, you will learn about interest rates and other financial concepts that will be valuable towards your journey. With a bank account, you can also set up automatic saving transfers or use budgeting tools to help you reach your financial goals. And the only reason you wouldn't find someone with a bank account in 2023 is because 1, they're probably broke, or 2, they don't have a job. Because most jobs in 2023 require you to have a bank account or direct deposit check bi-weekly or every week. This brings us to number 3. Get a job. As you enter adulthood, one of the best ways to build valuable skills and experience is by getting a job. And starting to work at a young age gives you a head start in building your career, skill set, and more experience. In addition to building skills, having a job can look very good in your resume, because if you plan on having a job in the future, employers like to see that you have a work ethic. So when you include in your resume that you started working at a young age, and you include however long you worked at certain places, and you made sure you stayed there for at least 6 months, you will have a better chance of getting a job than someone who didn't start working early. Perhaps the most important benefit of having a job is the financial independence it provides. By earning your money, you will have control over your finances and be able to save up for future goals, like for example moving out or getting a new car, or maybe investing into yourself like buying an online course or whatever you have planned. It doesn't matter, because it can in fact help you become more self-sufficient and prepare you for challenges and opportunities that comes your way. So if you haven't already considered getting a job as you turn 18, I would recommend you start immediately. For example, I got my first job at Taco Bell's when I was only 16 years old. And from working at Taco Bell's alone for a whole year, I was able to save up over $12,000. With that $12,000, I was able to leverage it and invest into multiple sources of income, which helped me get where I am basically today. So if you're considering getting a job, I would recommend it's a job that you'll learn a certain skill or experience from. And most importantly, make sure you're saving or investing a chunk of the amount of money you're making, because like I previously stated, it's going to open you a window of opportunity and hopefully help you achieve financial freedom at a young age. Number 4, for example, let's say you're out of high school and you're the age of 18 and you think getting one job is not enough. I would recommend you get a side hustle. Getting a side hustle will not only set you up for success, but I have witnessed a lot of people's side hustle become their full-time job, because their side hustle basically turned into a business, leading their side hustle bringing more income than their regular job. This was the same issue with me. Let me give you guys a quick story. Alright, so I graduated out of high school in 2021 and I was thinking to myself, what's the next step? I knew that I never wanted to go to college, so I was thinking, what can I do to make money and at the same time not going to college? That's when an idea came in. I was working at a factory job for about 4 months now, and I met a close friend from back in high school who graduated 2 years ahead of me. He has an entrepreneurial mindset like me myself. We worked together at the same company for about 6 months later. Within that 6 month span, we had a lot of ideas going back and forth that we shared to each other about ways that we're gonna do to make money, what we're gonna do to make money basically. So, and we was doing a lot of research about how to make money, that at some point it just clicked that we have learned a lot of ways to make money. It's just time consuming. With everything comes time. Everything you hear online about making money is legit, but the thing with that is that you have to actually invest your time into doing that thing. You're gonna slowly start making money all the way till you start making your $1,000 days or whatever. So that's the same situation with both of us. We have been doing a lot of research about how to make money. We haven't actually tried to do any one of them. So we started recording the videos on TikTok on how to make money, talking about different ways to make money, and that just took off within 3 months in. But within really 2 months in, that took off, and all of a sudden we started seeing brands come to us reaching out saying, hey, we're gonna pay you $1,000 to do a video on this, we're gonna pay you $3,000 to do a video on this. So as soon as I signed my first $1,000 deal, I told myself that I'm gonna keep educating myself on how to make money online and keep talking about it to my audience, which is gonna lead me to get a lot more new audience and so on. And back when I was at 100,000 followers, I was charging brands $1,000 per video. Now that I'm currently at $700,000, and no, I'm not charging brands $700,000 per video. I'm charging brands anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 per video. So over the time span of 3 months of me consistently posting videos every day as a side hustle, not making no kind of money from it, eventually it paid off, because all the time that I invested in researching, learning about finance, scripting videos out, recording, editing all by myself, it finally paid off at the end. And that's why I would never stress it enough for everyone to pick a side hustle that can earn them a little bit of money now, but over time can earn them a lot of money. I will give you guys another side hustle I thought about doing back in the day when I was in hustle mode, and that side hustle is called couch flipping. With couch flipping, you can make up to $10,000 a month, and that's me not even exaggerating it. You just simply making a small investment of $4,000 to $5,000 in buying a truck. Plus, if you also have a friend that has a hustle mindset as you as well, you both can be making $4,000 on the low end by starting a couch flipping side hustle. And if you need more information about starting couch flipping, I would recommend you look it up on YouTube. Or if you need any sort of mentorship, I would recommend you reach out to me on Instagram. With that being said, let's move up to number 5 on the list. Get a credit card as soon as possible. Well, before you turn 18, I would recommend you ask your mom or dad or maybe any other family members with a good credit score to add you on a credit card as an authorized user. What does this mean? It means that if they have a good credit score, you will automatically have a good credit score as soon as you turn 18, because all their good records throughout the years is going to pass down to you because you are the authorized user. And it basically makes it seem that you are authorized to use the credit card. And due to this, when you go apply for a credit card, you are automatically going to get approved because your credit score score should be in the 650s and above. Well, that's not usually the case for everyone because everyone has a different situation, but the longer you've been an authorized user, the better your credit score can be. There are people out there that literally turn 18 and then they have an 800 credit score plus because their parents has had them as authorized users for years, maybe even as long as they've been born. But if your parents didn't add you as an authorized user or they didn't know anything about credit by the time you were born, no worries because I got a backup for you. What this backup is called Trade Lines. Trade Lines is basically like a credit card that builds your credit report to make your credit profile look good. So when you go to apply for a credit card or loan, a car loan, house loan, or whatever type of loan you're looking for from the bank or money lenders, it's going to make your credit profile look good. Examples of trade lines are, and two of the best trade lines I would recommend every beginner should get is Self Trade Line and Credit Card and Credit Strong. With these trade lines, you will be building up your credit score and at the same time saving up money because you pay them about $25 to $50 every month for them to save up for you in an escrow account. And then however long you plan on staying with them, let's say for example you plan on staying with them for 2 years, whenever your contract is over, they're gonna refund you all the money you've been saving up throughout the years. But with that being said, these are just some few tips on how you can build your credit score if you weren't added as an authorized user. And by this time of the video, you should know how very important credit is and how building your credit from the age of 18 and leveraging it right can help you become financially free like a genius. Now at this point, you guys can definitely tell how important I value credit and how important it can definitely help you. Not only can it help you buy a house or car in the future, but it can overall help you for any kind of funding as long as you have a good credit score to back it up. And not only that, with a good credit score you can get lower interest on anything. Sometimes with a good credit score you can definitely walk out the lot with a brand new car without having to put any sort of down payment. With that being said, if you're about to turn 18, I highly recommend you get a credit card. Number 6, start your self-developing journey. Now you see, there are so many ways of self-development, but my absolute favorite is reading and meditation. You can skip every single step on this video and go straight to reading books as soon as you turn 18, and not any kind of books that teach you how to manage your money, invest in, build wealth, also help you to network. Self-development does not have any age limit tied to it, but as soon as you turn 18, it's a perfect time for you to refresh your brain. You have just been brainwashed from high school. Now it's time for you to really understand how this world works. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that high school is bad. All I'm saying is high school and college is only preparing you to be an employee. And like I always tell everyone and preach about on my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, if you're not going to college to earn over $100,000, I recommend you definitely not do that because we are not in the 1900s anymore. And if you have not been living under the rock for the past 3 years, you definitely know that AI is gonna come and take everybody's jobs, like I said in the previous video right here. That being said, my top most favorite recommended book I always recommend everyone to start off reading is The 48 Laws of Power. The 48 Laws of Power will teach you 48 laws of power that you can use and take advantage of in your day-to-day life. This book is so powerful that it was banned in every jail across the world. And in the 48 Laws of Power, this book teaches you how to manipulate people and get them to do what you want them to do. Now, I'm not saying for you to read this book and do exactly what the book teaches you. I'm saying for you to read the book and learn how you can network with people in society and help you build your wealth. And the second book I always recommend people to read is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book's previous copy was called The Secret, which was banned across the world. You literally cannot get this book anywhere. But Think and Grow Rich is the washed down version, which still has a lot of value to offer. And from me reading this book, my mindset changed completely. I literally start to look at success in a way that I never thought I would. Another thing I also tell people about self-development is that you should give yourself at least 2 hours out of the day to self-develop. You are literally developing your brain. And the meditation part is literally to help pause your brain from thinking about a lot of things, because an average person thinks about 72,000 thoughts per day. And it's stated that an average CEO reads about 50 books a year. So if you were to read half of it, you'll be as half smart as a CEO. And I bet you for the next 3 months, if you just read 10 books on how to become successful and you apply it, I guarantee you're gonna make that go happen. So if you haven't started reading, pick up those books and start reading today. And now let's move on to number 7. As we already covered throughout this video, as soon as you turn 18, you are now legally an adult. With that comes so many responsibilities, including starting to pay bills. Especially if you still live with your parents, you need to start paying bills just so you get used to how it actually is in the real world. Let's say on average you earn about $4,000 a month with your job, side hustle, or high paying income skill that you have created. With that, I'll always recommend everyone put aside at least $500 per month to help out your mom or dad and assisting them paying the bills. Not only would this prepare you for the real world, but it will be a good gesture for you to start helping out and paying bills, and doing that will help you earn a lot of respect in your household. It will make your mom, dad, and siblings to respect you, basically letting them know that you are finally grown and you understand how this real world works, and also that you are mature enough to understand that you need to help out with the bills in the house. And when you do move out, they will have no problem letting you move out, or your transition from living with your parents and living with yourself will be a smooth transition because you already have that momentum of making payments monthly. With that being said, congratulations on turning 18, and I hope this video was able to give you some ideas on things to set yourself up for success. And remember, it's never too late for you to start building up your money habits and good spending habits, and it's never too late for you to start working towards your goals. I encourage that everyone should seek help towards their journey to success. Then I recommend you get a mentor, somebody who's already doing it. And always remember, scared money makes no money. And also know that the easiest way for you to catch a fish is fish with someone who has been fishing for 10+ years. That being said, thanks for watching this video. I hope this video was really helpful, and I'll see you again in my next one. Peace.